Hola. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo te va? Buongiorno. How are you? Good morning. My name is Devina and welcome to my channel. I hope I have a message for you today. This is for singles looking for love. It's not for anyone who's in a relationship already. So if you have met someone recently, perhaps, or you have an idea of who your person is, or you haven't met your person yet, this might be for you. As always, take what resonates or applies and leave the rest. It's a general reading, so it's hard to know who we're talking to. But I do have some messages here today, and I pulled from my blue antique cauldron. I pulled the square, the hexahedron, which stands for Earth, the sacred geometry Earth. Wow, I just realized there's some marks in this square. How cool is that? I've never seen that before. Anyway, so I pulled additional piles. I'm having to do the readings differently this month. I'm in the process of moving, and so I can't do individual 12 love reading zodiac signs. I have to categorize them according to earth, air, fire, water. And then I have an additional message I'll timestamp below for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn separate. Or you can stay with the whole reading, it's up to you. I pulled some cards already. Let's just get to your reading and see what we can come up with for you today. All right, so for the person watching this video, if you are in this beautiful peacock, loving, radiating beauty from the inside out, a peacock is someone who's had a lot of life experience. They're someone who sees beauty in everything, and when they look at other people, they also see themselves in other people. So they're not judgmental. They're very understanding, and their beauty, like when you look at a peacock, you can't help but like stare because their feathers have like individual, like they're so brilliant and blue and green, and then they have these eyeballs, this like patterns, beautiful pattern. So if you're in that energy, and star. Now I want to say, I get this mixed up. The star, I always think it's Virgo, but I believe it's Aquarius. I should have looked that up beforehand, but I didn't. So, but it does represent wonderful things and hope. And you see a goddess here holding out from the universe. She's got downloads coming in, and she's also pulling from the earth, and it's kind of like this exchange, like a tree. Perhaps you are in a place where you are giving and receiving, in the waters of your emotions and connected to the stars. All right, so then I pulled out one more card to represent who's watching the video and where you might be coming from. Now keep in mind, your person, you might want to switch characters if it sounds more appropriate, but this is Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. So if you're in this place, like this ram in the picture, you notice the ram, he's got the energy, he's got like a great idea, he's got that spark, and he wants to create, and the confidence to pull it off. You know, that might be where you're at today. Your person got some interesting cards. They got the unicorn, which is very spiritual. I feel like your person is going within and they're working on themselves. Wow, we have some noise out there, don't we? It's snowing today. It's, you know, it's really pretty. The white stuff has hit the ground, and I'm glad it melts, but right now it's just the ground is covered in white. And it's really pretty out there, so I hope it does melt though before too long. But anyways, going back to your reading, the unicorn is upping up a level. They are very spiritual. I think the unicorn has this alicorn. It's one of those mythical beings that you like wonder, did they exist? Are they real? So I feel like your person is in a spiritual place. They might even be like at a meditation retreat right now. They might be doing a lot of inner work, connecting to source. And they got control and security. 4 of crystals in this deck would be the beaver. That's a beaver. And you know beavers, they lay down the foundation and they work really hard at something. They love their family. Beavers are family-oriented characters. So this could be where your person is right now. They're in a place of security and focusing on that, as well as their spirituality, which is great. And they got this card in reverse. 8 of Swords typically stands for someone who's trapped, but because it was in reverse, it's a more positive card, which means they might have recently just come out of a relationship, or not necessarily like a long-term relationship. It may or may not apply to your person, but whatever it is they came out of something that was holding them back in their mind, perhaps the mental realms, the swords, or some situation they overcame it. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so energies you both share. I only pulled 1 card, and it was the forgiveness card. It's number 49. I don't know. Maybe you know your person, it didn't go so well, or, you know, you're having to forgive yourself for something or forgive another person. It even could be someone from your past, like a past lover, a past relationship that you've been attracting that same kind of individual into your life. Whatever it is, whether it's a parent, forgiveness to somebody somewhere, and you're both sharing that right now. So take that how it applies. I'm gonna pull another card. Where might you and your person be energetically at the same time today? I'm gonna pull from my Housewives Tarot. Like, what energy do you both share today? It looks like in the individual ones you share, like you're both working on something creative, perhaps a project. I don't know. Building stability, focus on security. You and your person. All right, new beginnings, Ace of Pentacles. So this is tangible. Yes, you both are working on something in the physical, something that you want to manifest in the reality, the real world. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Perhaps you're both in an energy of thinking about what a relationship might be. Now, whenever I do these readings, like I said, it is for single people. It's not for people already in a relationship, because if you're already in a relationship, you may need advice from someone. But this is more like, okay, so your highest, when I'm doing this reading, I am looking at somebody who is your highest mate, not just anybody. You know, you don't want to be in a codependent relationship. You want your highest partner. What would that look like? If you're single, you know, you might as well hold out for the right one, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but some of us have been in enough relationships to know what works and what doesn't work, and why get involved and be in a relationship that's hell. Like, I would rather be alone than be in a codependent or with someone who's an asshole jerk. Hell no, never again. So when I see this card in the Lover's choice, I see 2 people who, you know, hopefully are good for each other in this car. Whoa. They look like they're having a good time, but I want to say they need to pay attention to the road because their heads are in the clouds. Okay, so energies you share, you're both making something happen in the world, you're building something, someone's in a creative mode and someone is thinking about security, and they're in their spiritual as well, balancing, and someone's quite beautiful in this peacock energy. It's probably, however you think it applies, could be both. Let's just see here. All right, so the challenge, you know what? I think the challenge is forgiveness. That's what I pulled that card out. I apologize. This was your challenge, is forgiveness. I made a mistake. I'm looking at my little, I have this written down so that I don't forget. And And I don't know, the energies you both share, I think is this one. But the challenge was something to do with forgiveness in this relationship or dynamic or in your life. Now, let's pull some more cards on what might be a challenge to you and your person coming together today. And the reason we're asking that is so that you can work on it, whatever that is, okay? Whatever that challenge is, you can work on it so that you can overcome that. Most of the time, it's an energetic alignment. Oh no, my shoulder is itching. It's mostly like they say we have to align our energies, right? You know, that's the main thing with anything in life. That even includes abundance in all its forms, friendships. You know, you've got to align yourself. If you want to be with people in your life of high integrity, you have to be there yourself. All right. All right, so Morgana is a challenge, but let's think about how that would be a challenge to you and her and your relationship coming together with your person. She represents the number 12. There might be extra people in the equation. I got the number 3. All right, so this is the thing. I don't know if this applies to you, but Morgana has been single for a very long time. She's set in her ways. She's an older woman. You see that? She's an older woman, Morgana. I'm going to pull some more cards on that, how that would be a challenge. All right, Spirit, tell us, what do we need to know? What might be the challenge for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming together with their person? All right, so somebody might be in a lack mentality. You see that? There's some poverty mentality, perhaps. If it does not apply, don't take that. Challenge to this relationship. Whoa. Okay, so I accidentally pulled 2, and I always say there's no accident. Despair and community. All right, so perhaps one or both of you, somebody has gotten into despair. This is when the dark thoughts take over the mind and everything can seem so overwhelming and it stuns a person to where they don't do anything. Now, you know, if you don't do anything at all, then this eventually, unless you've inherited or won the lottery or something, you know, that's kind of rare and doesn't happen to very many people, then yeah, I mean, and someone could be just in despair over their financial situation. They just took a great loss. But as far as challenge, advice, there's something within the community. I think, you know, it might be a good thing to seek out a community of like minds, perhaps. Let's see what would possibly be your outcome coming together with your person. Oh, that sounded weird. Well, don't hit the bowls with a crystal wand. It doesn't sound right. Let's see. Oh my God, that doesn't sound right either. Oh, it's falling flat. Something is falling flat. Excuse me, a card fell on the floor. Oh, wow. Where did this come from? This is the Lover's card, or 2 of Cups, 2 of Shells, and this deck is equivalent to lovebirds and love, harmony and balance and union and a relationship. Okay, I don't know. I guess it just flew off the top of the deck and it fell on the floor and wanted my attention. So you've got all these beautiful cards. So I feel like with your person, you and your person do have a special bond. A beautiful bond. The Lovers. Okay, I pulled individual cards for each sign. So you may even get more Lovers cards in those particular. But for right now, let's look at a potential possible outcome for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn and their person. And then we're going to go to the individual cards that I pulled out for additional messages. Ooh, it was 1444 on my camera just now. Possible outcome. Well, a possible outcome might be the Lovebirds. Ooh, okay. So There is something going on. This is a divine physician in order. Call on the divine physician to heal perhaps your hurt, to heal your physical body. Let's get some more. There's time right now. There's a reflection. I don't know. There's taking time out right now to reflect on everything, including where you've been up to this point in your life and how did you get here. Bottom of the deck, there is someone looking for more meaning, passion, love, integrity, and beauty. He's staring at this white and red rose. White is pure and red is passion. So there's somebody that wants this beautiful harmony, two of shells. Now, in order to actually get that, you're going to need, both of you and your person are going to need to desire that. And it's going to have to be congruent. The energies will have to align. Obviously, if they're in a relationship with someone else and they're not happy, but they're holding on for whatever reason, the two of you are not going to be able to align anytime soon. But we don't know that. So let's just keep going here. All right. So, this is going into for the Taurus. Okay. I pulled some cards for you. You got this beautiful Lover's card. You see this? This is my card of divine union. This is like the twin flames, the soulmates that know each other from many lifetimes, and they're actually good for each other. They support one another. They are the couple that everybody wants to be like. The ones that look alike energetically, and they're beautiful and they're happy and their chemistry's off the charts. They're just perfect for each other. If that's such a thing, I don't know. Taurus, you got this card. You also, it came with a gift. So number 17, it breaks down to 8. The infinity symbol. So I don't know, as far as where you might meet your person, the number 8 might be significant. It could be the 8th month, 8 weeks from now. There's a gift coming in no matter what. It even could be this winter. And we're actually on our way into, this is autumn. We are on our way into winter. As I mentioned earlier, there's beautiful white snow on the ground. And here in New Mexico, it will melt, thank God, because I do not want to be around snow very long. 7 of feathers, preparation and resourcefulness. So right now, you're being asked perhaps to go within. Didn't we see that? Oh yes, with reflection. So we didn't actually get like an outcome card when I asked the question. But you did in a way, because this card just fell out of nowhere. Like, it was just the weirdest thing. I looked down and there it was on the floor, and it shouldn't have been on the floor. It wasn't there a minute ago. So right now, I think you need to just prepare and be positive. Leave this doom, sadness, and this shows me that you've been in a place in your life where you've been going over something. It says butterflies and gloom. Number 22, that might be significant for somebody. 2 + 2 is 4. 4th month, you might meet your person, who knows? But it says after sadness, happiness and hope returns. Remember, you got the star. So I feel like you're in a place where you're preparing. And if you're not in a place where you're preparing and being resourceful right now, it's time to do that. Next card, we got a message from your person. I picked from this love heart reading. It says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And then it says this card, I have an additional message. It's the best time to get involved in a relationship is when we are content without a partner. So, Taurus, I hope that message helped you in some way. As far as where might you meet your person, maybe we should pull one more card and see if we can get any more clues. Let's see, what deck do we want to use? All right, I don't know if this is gonna work. I love this deck, but sometimes I'll pull out animal cards. Let's just see what we get for this. Where might the Taurus watching this video meet their person? Oh. Okay. So 2 cards want to be seen. This one's number 29. That's 11. That's November, the month of November, or maybe 11th day, 11 weeks from now, 11 months. Take it how you think it applies. It says the wind fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual. So I feel like the thoughts need to be in harmony. And then you got this death card, number 46. Now, the picture is what I'm looking for, and numbers. So 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. So maybe the 10th month, that's October. That's where we are today. We don't have much left of it though, so it's almost over. But look at the scenery. You might meet them in a place that looks like this. You see the ocean with the mountains and the rocks and the beauty there. Who knows? It's a possibility. But as far as the wind fairy, I feel like this one's just saying you have to get your thoughts and your actions aligned before you can meet your person. All right, thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe if this helped in any way. Thank you so much. All right, now we're moving on. Additional messages for the Virgo. Virgo. I pulled some cards. We have, all right, so from your person, this card just says time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. You got recognition, public recognition perhaps. You will receive exactly what you want. This is victory. This is success, Virgo. You will have success because look what card came out. Number 11, you might meet your person in November too. It's hard to say. Oh, the thing said 2211 and I was just looking at 11. So you got this 1111. You might be very connected to your person, 777, you hit the jackpot. It says there's a choice, 7 of shells. Somebody has to make a choice, Virgo, whether it's you or your person, and on your ambition. There's an ambitious idea perhaps that you have and you're creating. I'm not sure, but it might lead you to sudden wealth along with victory and success. But it just says time. You're trying too hard, whatever that means. I don't know what you're trying to do, so only you'll know that one. And then you got Wolf Moon. I will watch over you. So I don't know if you have a protective guardian, spirit, nature about you, or you have relatives, ancestors watching over you, or just you have a protective force in your life right now, Virgo. So you're okay. And it says, I pulled this extra additional message from the Mars and Venus starting over. And it says, when we are still holding on to hurt, we tend to attract or be attracted to people who will hurt us again. The remedy is to heal the heart so we can attract someone that is exactly what we want. So when we get red flags about somebody, see, remember we got the divine physician. I feel like earth signs are healing right now and needing reflection, but that they will get this beautiful, harmonious, balanced relationship once they do that. So they no longer attract assholes or people that would hurt us and aren't available emotionally. Okay, so where might you meet your person, Virgo? Let's look and see. Where might you meet your person, Virgo? All right, number 1, you might meet them in the number 1, first month, January, a week from now, a month from now, it's hard to say. You've got alchemy, justice, and balance. You got the Merlin. So you can always tune into that. When you're ready to meet your person, I feel like you can tune in. Look at this picture, it's so cute. Look at the dragon's face. Isn't that comical? Little dragon sitting next to Merlin. Oh my gosh, I love it, I love it. Okay, let's pull another card. Now, Merlin is an archetype. You can pull from Merlin anytime you need to do so and get guidance and answers. So maybe you just need to ask Merlin. All right, let's get in a card. Oh, number 7, you might meet in the 7th month. Look, you got the bard, the storyteller, the novice, the beginner. Oh, actually, this isn't novice. I get these two mixed up. They look like the same sort of. There's someone dancing, having a great time. The music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. You might meet your person. They may be a musician. They may write poetry. They may tell stories. They might write books. You may be someone who writes books. You might meet your person at your own book signing. You know, this is, there's just different ways you could read the bard as far as where you might meet your person. All right. All right. So I hope that this helped in some way and you found a message. So please consider liking, sharing, donating, or anything that you would like, even commenting below. It's awesome when you do that. It helps me so much. So thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. All right, so we're gonna move on to the last one, and it's Capricorn's pile of cards here. All right, I feel like I've got this card for you before, Capricorn, telling you have to make a choice between two people or a situation in your life. There's 2 kittens. It says you must choose one. You cannot have both. All right, so your person's message is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. All right, this is gonna come after an ending of some kind. The coffin represents an ending. And after that, this card came out. So don't get upset when you see that other one. This one is the sun, the brightest card in the deck. It looks to me like this time next year in autumn when the sunflowers are blossoming, you may be dancing around with a group of people. I don't know. You could be doing that now. You could be somewhere where there's sunflowers, but I think the sunflowers are pretty much dying off at this time. But whatever the case, this is the sun. The brightest deck in the card, it's rejoicing. So after something comes to an end and after a choice is made, you're gonna be happy. Perhaps you'll get this union, 2 of shells, harmony and balance as your outcome. All right, so the next card I pulled was 2 of feathers, decisions and directions. So when that happens, I know that it's not a mistake. When I get 2 cards telling somebody to make a decision based on a direction, what do you want? What do you want, Capricorn? Sun, moon, or rising? What do you want? That's the direction you need to go in. What's gonna give you what you want? And then I pulled out an additional message. I think I dropped something on my foot. What is that? Maybe not. All right, so this is the message I pulled from the Mars and Venus starting over that I made. It says, don't force it. Relationships need not be hard. It says, when 2 people come together that aren't right for each other, they inevitably bring out the worst in each other. So think about that for a minute. Okay, your best soulmate relationship is not going to bring out the worst in you, okay? It's not. There is a balance, there's a perfection, there's harmony when you meet the right person that just fits. And it says, when we learn from our past, we are more capable of creating what we want in the future. So, my dear friend, let whatever that is boggle you down. Let that in so that you can dance in the sunshine with your loves, your family, your beloved. Give thanks because it's coming. It says, know that you deserve to be happy and have all that your heart truly desires. Now remember, when I do these things, it's not because the relationships are the ultimate. They're not. They're just a part of our life. There's somebody to do something fun, have fun, enjoy life with. So if you're not out there and enjoying life now, there's no reason why you should not be enjoying your life right this moment in time, regardless if you're with someone in a relationship or not. Okay, so I am going to pull from here. Where might you meet your person? Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising? Where might the Capricorn watching this video? Oh my gosh, it's really snowing. Oh, Sienna. My child is in there. That's her name. Anyways, we might have to go outside and stand in the snow. Okay, where might you meet your person? Oh, wow. We got number 18, which would be 9. You might meet them in the 9th month, which is September. Or 9 weeks from now, 9 months from now. Take it how you think it applies. You got this kitty cat. It shows that you'll be in an independent place with healthy boundaries. That's necessary for you. It doesn't tell you where you might meet them. Let's see if I have another deck that might do that. Oh boy. Where have I put my ducks? I put my ducks up because I had to clean my space. I found one. This one sometimes has revealing pictures. Let's see. Where am I at the Capricorn? Sun, moon, rising. Meet their person if they haven't already. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes. Ooh. Oh, wow. Somebody got that. Okay, so 777 is significant for you because this just came up again. But this was in another pile for another sign. So I can see that there's a general overall thing here. 777, rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. And you see there's a door opening. All right, so there's something with the heart chakra. Remember, you guys got the divine physician. Capricorn, you've got to heal your heart. Prosperity, health, and abundance awaits you. As far as where you might meet them, Spirit's not telling us. We'll just have to look at that another time now, won't we? All right, so I hope you got a message from this. If you did, please support my channel any way that you feel called to do so. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.